folks, Mike Bettine here, and welcome to Thursday Night VIR Supercars Americas Week 2. We're back at VIR. Last time we raced here, I had kind of an okay run. Definitely, knew that I could make some improvements. Was feeling really positive going into tonight, and then my graphics card crashed. It did the same thing that it did at the literally as I was crossing the line at Winton a while back. Where everything on the screen will freeze, but I'll hear the audio keep going, and as my car goes, twirling off into the weeds because I can no longer see where I'm going, and then crash past the desktop. So I'm kind of frazzled right now. I've got maybe like 2 good laps of practice in leading up till tonight. Haven't done any practice starts, haven't practiced pit stops. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did practice a couple of pit entrances. But yeah, I've been messing around with settings and frame rates and internal stuff. I basically just got it back to where it was before. I've got the front of my case open. I have the GPU fan set to Typhoon, and we're just gonna hope this thing lasts. So I don't know what the deal is. I thought this was something to do with rain, but it's not raining. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I also, in my infinite wisdom, piled on top of this, we've made some setup changes. Previously, I had not a lot of wing in the car, and I had the suspension pretty mild. We've gone a lot more aggressive on the suspension and raked the wing up to compensate for it, so we're going to see how that works. I'm going to put this thing through qualifying. Wish me luck that I'm still here when I get back, and we'll see where we end up on the grid. We're currently sitting 12th in a 25-car field, although I think a few people are no-shows. So we're right at the mid-pack. And the PC survived. Racing on unreliable equipment is the worst because you end up not focusing on driving the car. You end up focusing on, is it running okay? Is it about to blow up? What do I need to do if it blows up? And you end up like not actually racing or even driving the car. You're just surviving. It's the worst. I hate it. I've had to do it at times when I raced RC cars, and it's just miserable. I don't know. Can you guys hear this thing? I'd be surprised if it didn't pick up like at this distance.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Half the field is on the grid. Five cars left to grid.
I don't even know. Who am I starting next to? Derek's right there. That's Cam right in front of me. Phil Whiting I know is a lot of fun to race with. Go.
Green, green, green. Right side. Still there. You're on the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Keep to the left. Still there. Clear. Car on your left. Keep to the right.
Clear, it's blinking just a little bit.
You're in the top 10.
Thank you.
Left side. Clear on the left. That car is a lap down.
Bad place, dude.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. More laps this time by. Got a slow car on the right. Car right. Clear on the right.
Thank you, Dan. Brandon.
The car in front is pitting. The car in front is pitting. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. car in front is pitting. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
No damage from that wreck, really, because it feels like the car doesn't want to turn to the right. It's really tight in right-hand corners, of which there are several.
Move it, move it. On the car in front, the gap is 8.5 seconds. Got it, slow car on the right.
Me.
pitting now. The leader's pitting now. Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.8 seconds. Go this time by.
his butt, I guess. Kind of.
Sorry about that.
Peter, you weren't supposed to follow me. As soon as I locked it up, I was in trouble. I hit it to the grass just to avoid from taking me out there, Renato. So if you're first talking to someone, maybe you should use that time to learn how to actually drive this thing. You talking to me? No, Rick, not Rich. Or I should meant to announce Rick. If it is, no, it's not you.
10-4, yeah. No, Rich is how you pronounce it. Thank you.
Got 5 laps to go. Got about 5 laps of fuel left. That car is a lap down.
much, Brandon.
Right side, clear. Two left to go, two to go. Got about 2 laps of fuel. White flag, white flag. That car is a lap down. Posted. And Tony. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Correct, Peter. Nice work, Peter. Didn't expect you to make that overcut work so well. Nice job. Cheers, man. Thanks, guys.
There's the flag. It's over.
Director Ricardo Valdés.
Great job. Really well.
Maldito chat. Si tu problema es que te equivocaste y frenaste, pero no tienes que frenar y me pegaste una hora y está bien, entiendo, pero lo que me tiene hasta la madre es que no te callas. Solo cállate. Cállate de una pinche vez. ¿Qué dices como buena protesta?
Good driving, Rich. I just couldn't close that gap at the end. Well done.
Yeah, thanks. So you were definitely keeping me honest. I had my eye on your back there, that's for sure.
That's what I was hoping. You'd have more eyes on me in the reverse than you would in the front. But anyway, well done. Good race.
Yeah, thanks, sir. You too. You too. Hey Mike, if nobody has told you that, I appreciate you gathering folks for these Thursday and Friday night things, man. It's fun when we got a few folks in them.
My pleasure, sir.
I just wish I could get in the top 5 to get on the Facebook post, that's all. then I might be somebody.
The field's getting stronger and stronger. It's becoming
Kickboxing.
our Friday morning events and then
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Yeah, back in the early days of Supercars Americas, I used to get top 5s all the time. There were only 4 people racing, but that's beside the point.
That's the kind of race I need.
Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll leave it there. Oh, it survived. Good computer. Oh. Yeah, that was another one of those weird races where I just kind of parted the seas. Everybody who was in front of me took off, and everyone who was behind me fell back, which is lame. But I was just happy the PC survived. It's kind of warm in my room now. I could probably turn the fans down a little bit. Maybe. I switch it back to auto and it's still going full tilt, so. Anyway. Yeah, the car was okay. I was really surprised at the pit stop that I didn't have any damage to repair, because I definitely took a shot in the door at Oak Tree on the first lap. I don't know who that was. Dialed it out coming out of Oak Tree, and I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay, because I probably have the funniest look on my face. I'm looking over at him spearing towards me. It's like, am I going to be able to get in front of him in time? It's like, no. And I thought for sure, I thought I'd had, the car was still straight. the steering wheel didn't move. The car still tracked straight as an arrow. But as hard as that hit was, if it caught me in the door, I was surprised if I didn't have any aero damage or anything. And the worst part is if I had aero damage, I wouldn't be able to tell because I got so little practice leading into this race. I didn't really know what my usual pace was. So my fastest time in the race, I don't even know, was a 149.1. Seriously, wow, I must have got some drafting help. Yeah, because normally in practice I was doing like low to mid 150s, but that's based on like 2 laps that I did. Yeah, I don't know. That was really. I figured I must have had some damage, knock some dents out or tape the door back shut. But yeah, I pulled into the pits and they just threw tires and fuel at it and sent me on my way. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, definitely gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna have to look into the PC because Bathurst is in a couple weeks, and I do not need this thing dying on me mid-stint in 6-7 hour long race. So I definitely have a phone call to make to my brother because he was actually supposed to hook me up with some trick fans for this thing, and that just kind of got shuffled on the back burner, never happened. Yeah, and I might have to tweak some settings on this thing software-wise, just to maybe dial a few things back. I don't know. Yeah, that was weird, though. I don't know why I'm getting graphics card crashes. And it wasn't... So last time this happened, I didn't say anything about it at the time because I didn't know, but what we eventually came to the conclusion is that this thing was overheating and just shutting off. My brother says it's not. I bought this graphics card from a friend of my brother's, and this isn't meant to instill any kind of opinion. This is just my experience. It's a EVGA NVIDIA 1080 Ti that at the time was used in a Bitcoin mining rig. And I have this weird suspicion because before when I was getting the crashing issue before, I've got MSI Afterburner up and I can see the GPU temperature and it seems like as soon as the card hit 80 degrees Celsius, it didn't thermal throttle or anything. It just dead. It was happening in iRacing. Star Citizen was doing it. BeamNG Drive was doing it. And yeah, it would run just fine. It would come up to temp as it loaded and as time went on, and then as soon as the temperature hit 80 degrees Celsius, it just died. And when that happened tonight, I only had the one crash in practice tonight. But when it happened, I immediately looked up, and the card was running at like 73. So, which I've always been told that like 90, 100 is when you start getting into the red zone on graphics cards. So the for whatever reason, why ever it seemed, my theory, and my brother doesn't think this is possible, or doesn't think this is the case. I shouldn't say it's impossible. He strongly doesn't believe it's the case. I'm wondering if, because this came out of a Bitcoin mining rig, that the guy had some kind of setting buried somewhere, or did something with the BIOS where it would only run up until 80 degrees Celsius, and then it would basically reset itself. Because it doesn't crash the whole PC. It just crashes to desktop. Like I said, the game itself on the screen freezes, but the audio keeps running. So I know that the game is still operating, but the graphics aren't coming through. And then it kind of freezes for a second, and then I'm back at desktop. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I do not have the means to get a new graphics card. And I know that there is stuff that I can do to cool this thing down, so we're gonna pursue those avenues and see what happens. But yeah, that's gonna be me done for today. And like I said, it wasn't much of a race, but I'm just glad I made it to the finish. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.